Hello and welcome to Primetime. Tonight we look at the unfolding story of the hundreds of overseas students who've been left high and dry by the sudden and unexpected closure of two language schools in Dublin. Our education correspondent Emma O'Kelly has been following this story as it developed over recent weeks, and working with the RTE Investigations Unit, she's bringing us tonight's report on the issue. But before we see that report, Emma, could you tell us what's the latest state of play?
Yes, well, people will probably be aware in late April and early May we saw a number of these colleges closing in quick succession. They closed after some of them had been suspended from a register that's operated by the immigration authorities for the purposes of issuing visas. Now, the whole impact of that is still only revealing itself. I mean, yesterday, for example, we heard of hundreds of students who are facing very real and serious difficulties over their medical insurance. One student, for instance, facing a bill of several €1,000. Thankfully, that issue was resolved.
And obviously all of this has been very traumatic for the students involved.
It has, and as I say, we're still hearing stories. Only this week I've heard of a group of Indian students who are now facing the prospect of becoming homeless because their accommodation was provided for them by the college, and now they're going to lose that. Also, beyond our own borders, there are students in places like Africa, Pakistan, India, as you will see in my report, who've never even set foot in this country, but who've sent over large sums of money, and they have been hearing very bad news in recent weeks.
And you wanted to declare an interest in this?
Yes, I have a sister who worked for 3 months at IBS College, one of the colleges we feature, and as such she was obviously affected by the closures.
OK, Emma, thanks for that. And now let's look at your report.
Months to the day since she arrived in Ireland, and Kafilwe Bonsang is going home, back to Botswana, to her 5-year-old son, her Irish dream at an abrupt end.
Today is the 29th and I decided to leave, to go back home because I can't stay here.
Kafilwe paid €1,400 for what was supposed to be the first year of a 2-year business programme. But 2 weeks after she arrived, the college she was attending, Millennium College, folded. Kafilwe never got her money back.
I wanted to better my life. I wanted to better my career. For some of us, had to leave our jobs. You know, we had to save to come to Ireland. I wanted to make something that will make my son proud at the end of the day, give my son a better life. So that was really my dream.
There are many other students in the same boat as Kafilwe. Millennium College was the last in a line of 5 private colleges to close abruptly in recent weeks, leaving more than 2,000 non-EU students without classes and in some cases owed thousands of euro.
It's been horrifying to see these displaced students wandering around from college to college looking for people like ourselves to take them in.
For the thousands of foreign students, it all adds up to an awful lot of money. So where has it all gone? And what are the chances of students getting it back? In an effort to get answers to some of those questions, we've focused on 2 of the colleges that closed, both housed in the same building on Dublin's Burr Quay, Eden College and IBS. We've traced a complex web of ownership arrangements which failed to disclose the real owners of the company. Eden College was the largest. Its high-profile president, former Minister for Education Bat O'Keefe, no doubt adding to its attraction for students. Like other colleges, Eden relied mainly on non-EU students who need special visas to come and study here. Eden was one of more than 250 colleges approved by immigration authorities for visa purposes. It had 1,100 such students registered. But on the 28th of April, Eden College closed. There had been media reports of irregularities, both here and at a sister college in the UK, owned, like Eden College, by businessman Fakir Hussain. Irish immigration began investigating, and it suspended Eden College from its register.
The regulated sector has for a long time had to cope with people within the English language and international student industry being in a position of able to attract to Ireland international students, but at a rate much cheaper than what they were able to do.
After Eden, next to go was IBS. Its sudden closure greeted by dismayed students and angry unpaid teachers. In the days leading to its closure, fear had spread among students and staff. Rumours were rife that Fakir Hussain was the real owner, that IBS could be sucked down in the wash of Eden's collapse. This document was released by IBS to address those fears. Irish Business School is a wholly owned Irish business, it said. And in the days before IBS folded, Director Liz Cleary, who's listed in company registration documents as the company's 100% shareholder, repeated that assurance. The assurance was recorded by one staff member.
We are a wholly owned Irish company. Yeah. We are owed a huge amount of money. If my teachers, I call them my teachers, are loyal to me for the next 24 hours, that once we get back into profit, we will have some kind of a bonus or something to say thank you to everybody for supporting us. Fakir is the owner of Eden College.
While Liz Cleary was correct when she said that IBS was a wholly owned Irish company, what she failed to reveal was that Fakir Hussain was the true owner of the company. Within days, IBS closed down, leaving students and staff shocked and angry. At a meeting of Eden creditors, Mr. Hussain was asked about the ownership of IBS. Could I have a word with you? Are you the owner of IBS College also? On May 26th, Liz Cleary attended an IBS creditors meeting. Who's the real owner of IBS?
Fakir Hussain.
Why were you holding, how come you are listed as the 100% shareholder in the company's office?
Because I'm holding the shares in trust.
After consulting with her solicitor, Liz Cleary agreed to answer more questions. Why did you agree to act as a front, if you like, for Mr. Hussain?
I think that it's very legal thing to do that.
But why did you agree to do this?
He asked, so I said yes.
And again, why did you tell the teachers at the college that IBS was a wholly owned Irish company when they were concerned? Why did you tell them that?
I don't remember saying that. That phrase is not something that I would have used.
It wasn't just students and teachers who were misled, immigration was too. A spokesperson for the Immigration Service told RTE that the real ownership of IBS was only confirmed to them on the morning the college closed down. The spokesperson said schools are required to declare their ownership structure when applying for inclusion on the Internationalisation Register. Clearly, IBS did not do this. Immigration went on to point out that Fakir Hussain's name never appeared on any company documents or registration material. At a creditors' meeting of Eden College, Mr. Hussain rejected accusations that he had drained Eden College dry. The money had gone on running a business and on trading losses, he said. He denied claims that he had trousered the cash.
Where has the students' money gone?
That's a question some students who've never even been to Ireland are asking too. Babur Ismail was planning to come here for a postgraduate in business management. In January, he paid fees of €5,000 to IBS. Irish immigration rules oblige people to pay fees before they apply for a visa. Babur's visa application was rejected, and when he went to look for his money back, it was gone.
I'm very much demoralized, so my family also very much in panic position. And I am also very much in struggle to get good help who help me there.
There are people who have, in good faith, sent money, and then between the period of them sending the money and turning up for the course, the place is gone. And there is no redress for them. And our view is that this deposit is an incentive for organisations, for institutions to abuse it. It's money, it's a kind of a cash cow.
The complex arrangement between Liz Cleary and Fakir Hussain did not reveal the real ownership of IBS. We asked Mr. Hussain if he had a similar connection or arrangement with any other colleges. But Mr. Hussain did not respond to our questions. Fakir Hussein's other college was Eden. It also collapsed. We asked its president, the former Minister for Education, Bat O'Keefe, for his reaction to the allegations of irregularities at Eden. He said he had absolutely nothing to do with the day-to-day running of the college. He said he was just acting as an advisor on policy and direction. Asked how he had become president of Eden, he said he'd been contacted to see would he come in. 5 colleges have closed, leaving many questions unanswered in their wake. For a sector so valuable to the Irish economy, providing employment and attracting thousands of young foreigners to our shores, why was it let drift without effective regulation for so long? What about the wider sector? Are practices at remaining colleges and ownership as clear as they should be? Are we going to see more closures?
Inevitably. Inevitably, and I think it's to be encouraged because I think the kind of exploitation, the kind of predatory behaviour that has been going on, it's been allowed to sort of just float along unaddressed.
Emma O'Kelly reporting there. Now,